What's up, everybody? I'm Garn from Garn Gaming, and today we're going to be jumping into weapon manufacturers from Borderlands 3. Going to go in depth a little bit with what they all mean, what they all do. I'm sure most of you all have already looked them up, but this is just going to be some ideas that I've had, that I've thought of when looking at all this, some questions I've had. Just going to kind of go over it. So, with that being said, let's jump right in. First off, you see right at the top that it says brand loyalty. Now, immediately what that makes me think of is weapon proficiencies from Borderlands 1, right? You use a shotgun more, you got better with that shotgun, you got increased rate of fire, increased stability, increased damage, reload speed, whatever it may be, right? You used a weapon more, you got better with it. Brand loyalty sounds like it might be the same thing. Now, this just could be the way they chose to put their words on the site. I don't know, but it seems like it could mean that if you use Jacobs more, you get better rate of fire with Jacobs, or if you go based on, you know, any attribute really, not just rate of fire. But what if you go based on the unique attributes of each manufacturer, right? So Jacobs deliver a crit and then the bullets ricochet, right? So you headshot somebody and then it ricochets to the next person, hits them in the head. So what if using Jacobs more allows that bullet to ricochet more times, right? You hit level 5 on your Jacobs weapons, you get 5 or 6 extra ricochets or something like that. That would be really cool if that were the case. We don't know if it's in or out. We don't know what the deal is. I know there's a lot of speculation going on around that brand loyalty right now. That would be pretty awesome. That would allow you to specialize your builds way, way, way better. That being said, let's jump into exactly what each manufacturer does, right? Start with Jacobs. There are 9 manufacturers. Most of them are familiar. There's one new one that we'll get to about halfway through. That seems pretty interesting. Honestly, I'm really liking what they've done with the weapons here. So with Jacobs, like I said, deliver a devastating critical hit to enemies soft and sensitives. Then Joy Puke has your bullets ricochet towards those enemies, right? So what it sounds like is you deliver a critical hit, and then that bullet, wherever the crit is, I'm just going for the head for an example. If you crit, it's going to jump into the next enemy or whatever. Maybe crit them, might just do damage. I don't know. And who knows if the brand loyalty will do anything on that, right? So crits make the bullets ricochet. Vladoff, which, by the way, Jacobs and Vladoff are going to be probably my most two used. I'm pretty excited for these. Vladoff, augment these rapid fire ammo hungry guns with underbarrel attachments including lasers, rocket tubes, and additional gun barrels, right? So you can literally add attachments to Vladoff. Now, listen to, well, let's see. I thought it said additional attachments at first. I was rereading again. So you can augment Vlados with underbarrel attachments, right? Rocket launchers, tasers, extra barrels on a weapon. Now, there have been rumors in the leaks about guns being customizable with changing parts and stuff like that. I don't know if that's true. It might be now that they're adding them to Vladoff, or maybe Vladoff is the only ones you can customize. Probably going to be that. But that is going to be awesome. And not only that, look at the style of these weapons. They look so badass. I cannot wait. Oh my god, I can't wait. But yeah, so augment these weapons by adding attachments. I'm getting sidetracked. I get carried away. It's too damn fun even just reading about this. On to Tediore. Tediore, as you remember in Borderlands 2, you'd reload it and throw it like a grenade. They were alright. I used them sometimes. Didn't love them, didn't hate them. It was kind of just like, oh, okay. Rocket launchers, you would throw like a freaking spear basically, and you could do some serious damage with those. But now, you toss them like a grenade to reload them again. This time, they actually are like the gun with legs in the trailer, right? That's a Tediore. They'll pursue a nearby enemy, like chase them down while shooting at them or exploding on them, or like you said, if y'all have heard about the gun hurling verbal insults, right? things like that. And like I said, just while you're listening to this, think about that brand loyalty. Like, is that going to come into play with this? Is that going to be anything, right? That's where there's still a lot unknown on these weapons right now. We got to wait till May 1st to probably see more in depth about what they're going to do. But I'm very, very excited just from reading these and seeing the pictures in the background. The Borderlands hype is real. It is real. On to Dahl. So Dahl usually were solid weapons in previous games, but they were always kind of boring, right? They were just like, oh, burst while zoomed. Oh, cool. Now you'll be able to toggle the fire modes depending on how you want to play, right? So if you want to pick off an enemy from far away, you could go single shot, do probably extra damage or something like that. Or if you're up close, you could go maybe full auto or quick burst or something like that to kind of spray and pray a little bit. Also, notice the look of these weapons. That one in the top left right here, I guess that's a shotgun or an assault rifle. I don't know. Looks like an in-between. And whatever that magazine is, look awesome. Whatever this underbarrel attachment is on the bottom looks awesome. Just overall detail in all these weapons looks incredible. Looks incredible. So much more detailed than before. On to Atlas. Atlas is finally making a comeback, guys. It's finally making a comeback, and with a really, really cool look and a really, really cool perk, right? All these guns, if you've seen any of the trailers, you see your arm going through that little slot on all these weapons. You see a little part for your slot, so it kind of like comes out of the side of your arm, right? And then you shoot by pressing a button or, you know, mechanically shoot it. And I guess they're doing it like that because of the unique attribute that it has, right? Step 1, hit your enemies with a tracker. Step 2, unleash a hail of smart bullets to track towards your targets. Step 3, loot. So essentially, your first bullets, I don't know if you're gonna have to manually toggle what you're shooting. That would be kind of cool. But you shoot them with tracker tags, go duck behind a wall, shoot a bunch of bullets into the sky, and watch as they fly over and actually deal damage while you're sitting back behind cover chilling. I think that's really cool. I'm excited for Atlas. It's going to be really fun. And on top of that, the weapon, just the visuals, like I said, so much more detail. They just look so good. I can't help it. They look awesome. Now on to Children of the Vault, the new manufacturer, which I guess took out Bandit. They look similar to Bandit, a little more radical, a little more colorful, but they look pretty crazy to me. They look awesome. Like, and this is what I imagine a Bandit would put together, right? It's pretty cool. Their perk also, enjoy uninterrupted damage dealing courtesy of infinite ammo magazines. Infinite, right? Because occasionally they will be interrupted by unpredictable overheating. So you could essentially hold down the trigger for 5 minutes and never run out of ammo, or you could get overheated like twice in 10 seconds if you had bad luck. You know, it's a very, very high risk reward system on this gun, but it sounds like it's going to be really, really cool to use also. Like, I don't know, are these going to be laser beam type weapons or ammo type weapons? Seems like they might be both, to be honest. And from the trailers that I've seen, there's been a lot of guns that look like they fire more strict beams, kind of like the lasers from pre-sequel, but actually like liquid plasma kind of things, which look pretty cool. On to Hyperion. Hyperion guns were always they were pretty good, but they were always kind of bland in my mind, right? Yellow, accurate, not really anything crazy about them, crit damage, stuff like that. Now, as you can see, they all look completely different. They look pretty cool. They look high-tech, futuristic, which they always have, but now there's just more variation there. Now, when you aim down the sights, you take cover behind a weapon-mounted shield, which means kind of like Blackbeard and Siege, if y'all have played him, but it's going to create a shield around you. And you can hold down the trigger and increase your accuracy. So you're going to get a little defense buff from this while increasing your accuracy, which is going to be pretty awesome. On to Torg. Torg weapons were always fun, right? Explosions, explosions, explosions. Always fun. But now you'll be able to switch between regular projectiles, which are just a common grenade that comes out, and sticky projectiles, which would stick to your enemy, right? Now, if you hit the same target with a bunch of sticky projectiles, it's going to do bonus damage on top of them, right? So it's probably harder to hit those stickies, but if you do hit them on, say, a boss that's slow moving or something like that, you're going to be able to deal a massive amount of damage with these. Also, once again, look at the style. They look just so much more detail in all these weapons. They just all look so good. 5 months. 5 months, y'all. 5 months. On to Maliwan. Maliwan. We say it different ways. These ones are pretty standard, right? Elemental damage. They were always elemental. They always had similar looks. Now, you'll be able to toggle between 2 elements, charge your weapon, and deal guaranteed elemental damage. So no chances of elemental damage, but you'll actually guarantee when you get that weapon, you will be dealing that type of damage. So you'll be able to charge them up also, which is really, really cool. Dealing bonus damage when you charge up, or just choosing a constant damage. Once again, I've said it a million times, look at the details. Look at the details on the weapons. Different looks, different shapes, different colors. Phase beam looking thing right here, like it charges up and shoots out an electronic blast or something. The colors, everything just looks so cool. It's like it's still got that Maliwan style, but just improved upon, expanded upon. It just, September 13th cannot get here quick enough. I can't wait. But yeah, guys, that is it for me. We covered brand loyalty, and we went over all of the different manufacturers and what they do. Start coming up with different theories on which guns you want to use, what builds you're going to come up with, depending on the character classes. Obviously, we still got to see those. I'll be coming up with more videos about, you know, the character overviews, world discussions, because I've said worlds. That's coming soon. Multiple worlds. And we're going to dive into all of that. I also live stream on Mixer. I've been wearing the shirt. I'm a partner over there on Mixer, as you can see in the top left of the screen over here, Garn Gaming, Mixer.com. If you haven't checked out Mixer, it's essentially Microsoft's version of Twitch. Very, very cool, very interactive, very great community over there. They got some cool features. Anyways, guys, I'll be covering Borderlands from here on out. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, whatever time it is for you. Make sure to leave a like and comment below with what your favorite brand is, or what you think they're going to do with brand loyalty. And I will see y'all next time. Peace.